Oh. There's like a whole minute left. It looks like Sato's probably gonna get choked out. That fool's hammer fisting him from the back. He's been hitting him in the back of the head quite a few times. I'm surprised the ref hasn't said anything, but he's loosening him up. He's gonna put in the rear naked anytime. Got that good body lock. Some body locking. Body locking. Sato is done. That fool's got 38 seconds to do something. He's just got to try to get it under the chin already. So Stinky Bacon, Aziz, Fishing Not Catching, Caesar, Nicolas, Bread, CG4801, Mr. Person, what's up? Come on, where are we at? Rafael Rojas, Nelson's been trying to, well, he has the back, he's got a nice body lock, but he's trying to get the rear naked. I don't think that fool knows what time it is. And unless he's like super tired, I feel like he was not giving it his all to get in that rear naked. He's like, he looks very content. He doesn't look like he's trying to rush for a finish anytime soon. Jane Caulfield, what's up? Whopper Gang, Fundamental Bear, Kyle Bookman, Wisdom Eyes, Top G. What's up, everybody? I think there's like one fight left. This is my how do you say it? My operandus modi, operation modus operandi. I feel like I've heard that like on movies and stuff, and I never actually said it myself. So you just saw me working that out right now for the first time. There's like one fight left. Oh, there's 3 left. All right, we're 4 to the last one right now. 3 full fights left. So I'm not that bad. Nah, I got Bexy today. Bexy and the water chaser. And I don't got green tea, but I got a green apple. Because red apples are garbage. I don't know how anybody eats a red apple. You know there's green ones, right? Have you had a green apple? I'm glad to have you all here. To be honest, it's kind of, I'm going to be real honest with you right now. I know Patty Pimble's fighting. You know, Pipi. We go back. We got Pipi fighting. I mean, Saturday, I just got kind of in the rhythm. Unless, like, barring some unforeseen circumstances, I'm unable to make it. I've got in this rhythm that I just like to show up, chop it up with you. But at least in recent memory, I can't remember another time where I cared less about any fight card. I know a lot of people. I heard a lot of talk about Arnold Allen and Dan Hooker. I couldn't possibly make myself care about that fight. A lot of people like Volkov and Aspinall. I couldn't possibly make myself care about that fight. I know Pipi's like a big deal and everything. I kind of would like to see him lose. I mean, I would really like to see him lose, but this is probably I don't know if I've ever been less interested in a fight card, but it was like, it's Saturday, I just want to go live. And then if I go live and I don't have the fights on, then people are like, what are you doing? So I mean, I have the fights on, I could see it, but come on. You're the man, Hefe. We love you, boy. You two can't keep you down forever. Molly knockout was insane. Oh, is that the one where she did the spinning stuff right now? I caught the end of that one. That was, I saw the replay. Been a great card so far. Keep up the hard work. It'll pay off. I hope so. I don't know. I mean, it's a good way to think. I appreciate the positive thinking. I don't know. But I'm glad. I mean, you're much more optimistically minded than me today, Kai. More look at you all talking about how it's a good car. Thing I was just saying I don't even care about it. So that's good. You're coming in with the optimism. It's a good car. The hard work's gonna pay off. I'm gonna decide to believe you. Tim, 11 months. That's what's up, Jeff. You already know. Güero Liera. I'm just here to see Patty. Can't understand what he said, Pimble. I keep thinking they're mispronouncing Aspinall. He's already right there working to get the back again, but he's already under 2 minutes again. And I mean, he's like one of those like I don't really know nothing about Nelson, to be honest. I don't really watch his fights, but he seems to be like a real slow paced type of technician. He doesn't look like he's someone that's really he doesn't seem like he's paranoid to get the highlight finish, you know. So he's kind of see, but look it looks like he might get it. The crowd's going wow. But he's just taking his time. He's like one of those methodical, like he knows what he's doing, but he's like a slow anaconda. I mean, he clearly knows how to keep getting Sato in this position. So and instead of Sato being able to like it seems like he's not really in the fight anymore. He's got all 10 of his toesies right there in the cage, and the ref's not saying nothing. He got more intertwined in there. So like at this point, Sato's not even like really in the fight. All he's doing is like, you know how if you're rolling with someone, like you're doing like BJJ for whatever reason, maybe you couldn't find like a good dojo near your house, and you're in BJJ and you start rolling. You know how like when you got like no technique and you're just trying to like use every ounce of strength that you can to like turtle up or to like squeeze out of something or push out of something. That's like all Sato's doing right now for this entire fight. So all he's doing is all life preservation for him right now. And Nelson is just methodical, just chopping away, socking him in the temple, trying to get him to let his guard down so that he has enough opening to put in the rear naked. I mean, if they had like a mercy rule in MMA, they would have gave it to that fool already. I mean, that fool, Sato's helpless. Tony Tiger 3003. Hey, Grandmaster, I heard you wanted to quit YouTube faster than Khabib quit before Tony got a real shot. I rumbled or truth or whatever. Yeah, so I think a couple people were confused because I put some videos on Rumble. I only have 2 on there right now. I think what I'm gonna do is start putting like my whole backlog over there. Not all of them, because to be honest, a lot of the videos I made in the past, I would never want anyone to see. They're not that good. Like the videos I make now, whether you hate them or not, I'm proud of them. I know they're not for everybody, but sometimes I watch a video just to be like, what am I comfortable sharing? What should I put out there? Sometimes I watch a video from even like a year ago, and I'm like, man, that was embarrassing. Like, what was I doing? But yeah, I'm gonna start putting them on Rumble. But I think some people misunderstood, and they thought that meant that I was gonna leave YouTube entirely. My whole thing was, I'm not gonna be surprised if they just delete me, because they keep flagging stuff of mine. They keep taking stuff down. So I'm just trying to get on as much stuff as I can. So in case I disappear off YouTube, at least I'm in other places. But at the current time, even though it's not great, like the only money I make is on YouTube. I don't even know how to make money on Instagram or Facebook or Snapchat or TikTok. I don't even know how to make money on those. So the little money that I do make is on YouTube. So I can't willingly get off of YouTube. That would be insane, because that's the only place I make any money. So I'm still on YouTube for the time being. I don't know if at some point they're just gonna completely get rid of me. I don't know. Your number one parlor? Yo, I say, where's the editor at? Why are you wasting time with these amateurs? Came here for the colorful commentary about Eddie Hall versus Thor. Yo, I don't even know who that is. Who's Eddie Hall? Yuck. Are you reminding me? Eddie Hall. What's this guy? Like a power lifter? Professional strongman? Like, I know that's the thing, and like it's obviously real, but just imagine when you were like a kid, be like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Um, a a professional strong man. What? It's just such a weird thing. And what does your dad do? He's a professional strong man. It's such a weird thing. He's gonna fight somebody? Is it gonna be in the EFC or what? Oh, that dude, that Thor guy. Why are they fighting though? Like, why are they going out of there? Is it gonna be like on Triller or what? Is this fight happening today? It looks like this fool's already commentating it. Tonight, live and free exclusively on SEGI.tv. What is it? Is it like the heaviest? Everything has to be like the most something ever just to get people to watch. Just like Khabib versus Max Holiday was like the first match ever, the first fight ever in the metaverse. And it was like, well, I guess just because it's the first one ever, maybe I'll watch it. This one is the heaviest boxing match in history. The heaviest. What a selling point. Hey, you gonna watch the fight tonight? Nah, I gotta go to Home Depot, and then we were supposed to go to Marshalls, and then I had to pick some stuff up at the Hobby Lobby and hey fool, but it's gonna be the heaviest one. Wait, what'd you say? It's gonna be the heaviest fight ever. It's the heaviest for real? Yeah, this is the heaviest boxing match in history. Oh snap. I'm gonna watch it then. I'll go to Home Depot tomorrow. And but Hobby Lobby's closed on Sundays, fool. I'll go next week. It's the heaviest. I'm not gonna miss that. It's in Dubai. Man, they're just doing everything today, huh? Everybody's doing too much. Did I even give you the horn? Marloca, 9 months. I would see you even if it wouldn't be MMA related content. You seem like an interesting person. I appreciate it. I wish everybody was like you, Marloca. I wish everybody was the same. I wish everybody was the same. One time I did a video about myself making my elote. I was making corn, and some people started rioting. They started rioting. So I appreciate your positivity, Marloca. You're you're 1 in 219,000 or something like that. I appreciate you. Maria Morales, AGM, love your YouTube shorts. They make me laugh. Thank you. I plan on doing a lot more of them. In my experience, it seems like the YouTube shorts have done more for me than making the breakdowns. Someone sent me a very nice email the other day. And if you've ever sent me an email and I haven't opened it yet or read it, please don't get upset. I read like 1% of my emails because it's full of spam. But someone sent me a nice email the other day and made me feel better. And they were talking about the breakdowns. And because of the way that I edit them and produce them, they were like, fool, you're basically making like a TV show when you make one of those, like all by yourself, like just one person making a whole TV show. It's not sustainable. And I was like, you know what? You're right. I'm not gonna feel bad about how hard it is to make them every week. I'm not gonna keep giving myself a hard time. I'm gonna do like shorts and I'm gonna do easier stuff. Like sometimes people don't understand. Like you can watch it in 10 minutes or whatever, but it takes like 10 days to make, like all day, every day. I know it doesn't look that. I'm sorry that I make it look easy. All right. I'm sorry that I make it look easy. But I thank you, Maria Morales. I want to make a lot more shorts, and then when I make shorts, it's like smarter because I could put them on everything. I make like a 1 minute thing. I could put it on TikTok. I could put it on the Instagram Reels. I could put it on a couple other things. I can't remember the names right now, but I gotta be on everything to be smart for whenever YouTube deletes my channel. Chef Homeboy already, I appreciate that. And I don't know how to think of that. Like, I don't even know what I am. I don't know what I am. I think that's the first time anyone's ever called me that. The most underrated comic on YouTube. I don't know what I am. Sometimes people ask me, "What are you?" or like, "What do you do?" And I'm like, "I'm a YouTuber." But like, I don't know. I don't want to like ever. I don't know. Because when I think of comics, I think of like people that stand up on a stage with a microphone, and I could never do that. And I don't want to do that. Like, I'm not asking for like, yeah, you can, you could do. I wouldn't want to do that. But I appreciate that because I think of like people that I think are super funny that don't do stand up comedy, like um, like all the fools I'm thinking of right now do stand up comedy, like like Steve Carell from The Office. Obviously, he's a comedic actor, right? But he doesn't do stand up. So I always feel like maybe that's kind of like the avenue that I would try to like pursue. I like having fun. I like being funny, but I would never want to do anything like stand up comedy. I think that's a completely different thing. Dude, Gunner is the best fighter out of SBG. Changed my mind. I mean, he. I could see a lot of people saying that he's probably like one of those boring fighters, but like if you know what you're watching and you know what you signed up for when you come to an MMA event, yeah, this fool is like a methodical, technical, super patient, super composed fighter. Um, really solid dude. I mean, I'm not trying to change your mind. Definitely a talented guy. Love you, GM. Glad to see you covering the English fights, Mexican style. Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed today. It's actually the Mexican Fun Companion. The Mexican Fun Companion. I'm wondering if I've heard it in the past. I remember when I was talking with the homies from the Street Beefs. He hops in here sometimes. He was telling me how there's a lot of things that he has to leave out of his titles and stuff because they'll try coming after him. I was like, you know what? I bet even just putting stuff like fight in the fight companions is like messing me up. Probably even saying the word fight. And some people were asking me, like, hey, where's a lot of the fight companions? Because they were trying to go back and watch them. I don't know why anyone would ever try to go back and watch a fight companion. I don't really feel like they have replay value. But I made them all unlisted because they're destroying my watch time. But I have the playlist. If you're on my homepage and you go to the Mexican Fun Companion playlist, they're all on there. Um Amir says, I don't care what no one says. I want to see Lee versus McGregor. At this point, yeah. Okay. I don't want to be disrespectful to the homie, all right? I don't want to be disrespectful to Diego, but I was pulling for Diego. I don't even care. I was like, I want him to win. He's gonna win. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. Like, I don't even care. I wasn't entertaining the mainstream narrative. Like, oh, that fool needs to retire. He's gonna win. Nah, Diego's gonna win. I don't know how. I don't know, but he's gonna win. He's my guy. Anyway, I don't think anyone expected him. I don't think anyone expected Lee to have as hard a time as he did with Diego than he did. Like, if anything, that fight made Lee look bad. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I think that fight made everyone be like, oh, he's not. Yeah, he better just keep doing these kind of fights right here. That fool should go sign up on EFC. Um, so yeah, at this point, that's probably one of the only fights that Connor would even have like a shot in. It was both ways. So I don't know. We see. Did you see the last upload of Base Frequency? Wow, 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 wow. I don't know. Then no, I didn't. But I like Base Frequency. I'm subscribed. And you know how like when you're subscribed to someone on YouTube, they just don't give you notifications. So that's probably what's going on right there. Because I'm subscribed, but that doesn't mean I should ever expect a notification because that's just how YouTube works. Beige frequency. Some belated thoughts on UFC 272. No, I didn't see that. I have to scope it out later. This guy's video is so it's so smart the way Beige Frequency does it, because he's able to say everything he wants to say. I wonder if that's him, if that's his actual, or if he like gets someone on Fiverr to do his art. But it's such a smart thing where he gets to say everything that needs to be said, and he makes the visual compelling because you want to keep watching because you're seeing the art. But it's nothing that's gonna get copywritten. But it's hard to put stuff that's entertaining that's not gonna get copywritten. It's like, what am I gonna put then? I can't put the footage. How else am I gonna keep people engaged and watching? You do something like this. And then I wonder, like, how in the world does he time it perfectly to what he? I mean, that's something that probably people don't think of, or they're like, I don't know, who cares? But to me, that's fascinating. Like, I don't know how everyone doesn't, like, how did he time it completely perfectly to every word he had to say? The artwork, I don't understand that. That blows my mind probably more than the whole thing, like anything he does. Does he have to speed it up and slow it down after the fact, after he recorded what he said? Does he have to watch the art back and then say the stuff timed, which I think is even harder? Is he drawing it as he's saying it, which I think is impossible? I don't know. I wish he would do like a behind the scenes kind of thing. Like, that blows me away. Mitchell Mason, hey GM, how you feeling? I don't know. That's probably not a good question because I'm always I think the only time I really feel joyful is like when I'm eating Chinese food. Other than that, I'm just I'm existing. But that's fine. That's just, I mean, everybody's different. I'm not a real jovial person, you know. I feel a little bit under the weather today. I was gonna tell Marilena today, like, what is up with us? Like, I feel like every 3 days I get sick. I got sick and I feel okay, and I get sick again, and I feel okay, and then I feel bad again. And what the heck is going on? I just always feel like any time of the day, I just feel like I want to take a nap. I would just rather be asleep right now. Other than that, it's all right. Plus, I already know, like, it's already determined. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go get Chinese food. Like, it's a done deal. I'm gonna go get Chinese tomorrow, and I'm feeling very happy about that right now. I'm looking forward to it. James Dallo, you should listen to that Parlor fan. Thought you'd be all over the car crash of the 250 kilo guys playing touch button in Dubai. I can't believe I didn't even hear about that. That's something I should probably break down after the fact. No, I can't. I had some stuff going on this week that has slowed me down, but I've actually I already completely shot footage for a breakdown that now I need to edit. I already have all the footage in the software that I need to complete editing before I even think of trying to do another video. I need to hurry up and do that. Man, I have to do that before the month is over. Caleb Brink, it brings me joy for you to say that to me. Thank you. I'm happy to provide it. Thank you so much. Man, I hope Patty gets knocked out. Man, I hope he gets knocked out. That fool's annoying. That fool's annoying. When is the fight starting? Patty's getting lubed up right now, and he's gonna go in and get introduced. Man, that fool's anorexic. That fool is like chunkier than Darren Till a couple weeks ago. How does he do? That's gotta be. He looks like the machinist right now. That cannot be healthy for the body. So Chinese chicken nuggets. Oh, Es Dresden, what's up? What up, GM? I told you, Tapuria had hands. What do you think? My brain's asleep right now. I know I remember the name, but I'm like, I don't even know who that is right now. Poperia. Oh, that fool, yeah. I remember his face as soon as I pulled it up. That I pulled him up last time. That's one of the fights that I saw when I was kind of like in here getting stuff together, thinking about streaming. Yeah, that was solid. That was solid. You weren't playing. You weren't playing. That fool was all business. What weight division is that? Lightweight? Oh, I mean, poor guy. He has good hands, but I mean, lightweight. I mean, that's the division right now. That's the division right now. What is his what's his capabilities like on the ground as Dresden? How's he gonna match up against like Makachev and Oliveira and Dariush? Like, where is he at? But yeah, those solid hands. I saw that. Mesguide, you don't like spicy mustard? But what do you mean like spicy? Like, do you go to McDonald's a lot? What I like? Maybe it's just like a technicality. Like every time I go to McDonald's and I get the chicken nuggets, I get the hot mustard. I don't know if that's like a different thing. Like maybe spicy is like too spicy, it's like nasty. But what about hot mustard? Like McDonald's hot mustard, Chinese spicy mustard. Oh, I don't know. I never tried that. Maybe that is nasty. Because the only hot mustard that I eat is from McDonald's, so I don't know. Everyone else is probably nasty. Spicy brown, the best was. I don't even know what's going on at this point. Spicy brown. Um, he's a black belt in BJJ. Oh dang. Okay, he's gonna do it right there. He's a black belt. Okay, stand. Oh dang it. Oh dang it. All right, all right. Mitchell Mason. OP. Mitchell Mason. Hey, coming through big. I appreciate you, Mitchell Mason. Oh, Patty almost got knocked out. Patty almost got knocked out. That's what you get. That's what you get coming in with all that dancing. Where's your endurance now? He got socked up and he was trying to like compensate and cover up and go for the takedown. He did that thing, that typical thing where you get rocked up a little bit. You're like, oh, snap, I'm going to go for a takedown. And now he's on his back. Thank you, Mitchell Mason. Knock that fool out, Vargas. Ariel Marquez. Bendición, Grandmaster. Grandmaster. What is that like? I'm trying to talk like Shaggy. Grandmaster. I can't do it. Does anybody even know who Shaggy is in here? There's we got a lot of wisdom in this chat. I think this chat is primarily 80s 80s babies, huh? Like not necessarily that you were born in the 80s, but like you were born and or living in the 80s. Like, you know, I don't think this is like a Mr. Beast kind of demographic on this channel. Huh? I don't think there's like a lot of 9-year-olds. Oh, that's right. Ariel Marcus, thank you again. Blessings. Ariel Marquez. Blessings, Ariel. I appreciate you. Oh, Zach no. Hey, look, everybody. I don't know what he said. Who's gonna have your back when it's all done? Oh, so the conservation. I wanna show the nation my appreciation. Patty's got his back against the cage right now. Everybody started going crazy when he stood up, but he got his back against the cage again. I feel like that fool's gonna trip him. Dimchi Tazevsky, greetings from Wollongong. Hey, Dimchi, I continue to believe that you made that place up. I feel like you made that up. Wollongong. 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 It's known as the Gong, a city in Australia. Wollongong. That's crazy. I would feel like that was in China. Wollongong, Australia. Dimchi, hey, I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Greetings to Wollongong. Greetings. So Patty got the takedown now. Vargas is on his back, but he doesn't care. He's smiling. That's exactly where he wanted to be. That's exactly where he wanted to be. He's playing those mind games. That's where he was trying to get Patty to take the fight. Patty's trying to get the rear naked. Vargas busts out of it. 1:39 left in the first round. They're hand wrestling right now. They're hand wrestling. They're trying to. Oh, Patty got it pretty tight. He got it pretty tight. It looks like Vargas is very uncomfortable right now with the whole 1.5 minutes left. Is he like Vargas? Looks like he's kind of losing heart right now. Oh, it's too tight, huh? It's too tight. He's gonna tap out. You can see it on his face. Yeah, he tapped out. I'm heartbroken right now. I knew that fool was gonna get up and start dancing and being annoying. I'm heartbroken right now because I really wanted that fool to shut up. And it's gonna be like a whole other like 3 to 6 months until we even have that opportunity. Oh, I can't stand this fool. Oh man. All right. It's okay. Me disliking Patty Pimblett as much as I do is good for me because people always think I'm racist because of how much I dislike Adesanya, and this gives me an opportunity to show my disgust and distaste for a Caucasian gentleman. So I feel like it's a nice balance for me. I feel like it's a nice balance. It's a great opportunity for me to be a equal opportunity non-liker of different races and cultures. Zach Hughes! Zach Hughes finally got a notification. Johnny, Patty Pimblett is the Johnny from the Karate Kid. Rui Coelho says, "How can I use my Ridge wallet to improve my MMA training? Condition my shins." Yeah, you could do it. It's just like how they use the bats to roll. You could just like the other day when I was sitting at the DMV, I was just going like this, like just kind of like Tony Ferguson style, just like working on my elbows while I was waiting. Cause I got that, I don't play around. There's different ones. There's gunmetal, there's aluminum, there's stuff like that. But I got that carbon fiber because I don't play around. And the other day I was at the DMV, and I was just going through all this while I was waiting. And you get a lot of stares. You get a lot of stares. And at one point the lady told me, shh, she told me to be quiet. But I had the beanie on, so I was just pretending like I couldn't hear her. And I just kept going. And then you could do hands and stuff. You could do knuckles. You could do hand swords. The back fist. All this stuff. If you thumb wrestle. If you do like slap battles. You could do everything. You could they say, a lot of people try to say there's a false narrative out there that you can't condition the chin. But I beg to differ. I was sitting there going like this. You could work the nose. You could do everything. Ridge.com/Voto. Put in the promo code Voto. 10% off. Do. Patty versus Connor. Who gets to still be the golden boy? Ooh. Oh man. I think Connor. I think it has to be Connor because Connor has more ways of making money for Dana White than Patty does. Patty is. I mean, even if you're a Patty fanboy in the chat, even if you're a Patty fanboy, I mean, you gotta know how horrible and sloppy he is with the stand-up. Every single time I've seen him fight, he gets rocked, he gets hit, he's open, he's sloppy, he's getting knocked around. He's so sloppy on the feet. he would never be able to do something like do a boxing match like Conor McGregor did, and like he still can do just because of his name. Conor has these business and companies in which he could collab with the UFC on. I mean, how many different companies does he have? He has the proper 12, and then he opened the actual the what is it, a bar? I don't know what it is, and then he has like the nutrition thing and like the workout thing and some other thing. How many things he opened? But he's just like, I feel like he has so many different ways in which Dana White could capitalize on, and Patty's just like, if you win fights, if you're winning and you got a big mouth and you're annoying and you're theatrical, you're gonna get a lot of people behind you. It's gonna seem exciting. But if you're theatrical and loud and annoying and you say dumb stuff and you're losing, people are just like, get out of my face. I don't like you. Um, so I think Conor McGregor. I don't think Patty's gonna be able to fully replace him. I mean, obviously Patty wants to, but man, I can't even stand to hear that full talk. As Dresden, Pimblett, and Adesanya are the same guy. Nothing racist about that, just facts. They are basically the same guy. They're basically the same guy. That is true. I agree. $21 as Dresden. I appreciate that. Jane Caulfield. After everyone grabs their Ridge wallet, Patty Pimblett and the crowd are singing together. What is justice for the 97? What is that? What the heck? Okay. Something everyone connected to Liverpool FC knows the significance of the Hillsborough Memorial at Anfield. It provides a fitting location for people who pay respects to 97 fans who tragically lost their lives in the events of April 15, 1989. Jeez. Um, After everyone grabs their Ridge wallet, be sure to head over to GM's Patreon. Exclusive content over there to enjoy. Jane Caulfield. Jane Caulfield, you didn't have to do this, Jane Caulfield. You didn't have to come on and let everyone know that I have a Patreon on which I release exclusive content that you could only see if you're on my Patreon, Jane Caulfield. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to talk about my Patreon in which people could get on for only $1 a month and have full access to everything behind the scenes, only $1 a month. And they could give more than that if they want to as well. You didn't even have to do that, Jane Caulfield. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. Jane Caulfield, you didn't have to talk about this Patreon that I just put in the chat right here, the link to my Patreon. You didn't have to do that, Jane Caulfield, but I appreciate it. Um, Bradley Harrow says, I'm starting to feel like I'm becoming a dollar instead of a human. What? I'm starting to feel like I'm becoming a dollar instead of a human. Is it because are you working too hard? Is it because life becomes all about money? Am I thinking about this too much? Um, South Bend, Indiana, Thomas Kosher. Man, I'm feeling funky right now. I don't know if I need carbs or sugar or what. Or Chinese food or what. DMC Tazevsky, who you got, Hooker or Allen? I can't even care. I don't know. Where did it go? I mean, I guess Allen because I've never cared for Dan Hooker. I feel like him and Patty and Adesanya could just get into a little car together and just ride off into the sunset and just stay there. You need some menudo. I don't think my feet froze or something. What's the event? Is there an event next week? Oh, it's a fight night. Blaze and Dawkins, Joanne Wood. Okay, well, how about the next weekend? That's March 26th. UFC 273. Oh, that's the one where Volkanovski's gonna fight a injured fool with the separated shoulder. Korean Zombie. How is that the main event? Korean Zombie. Ay, ay, ay. I'm not a Korean Zombie hater, but how is he the one fighting Volkanovski? I can't believe Sterling's finally fighting Jan again. Jan's finally gonna get his belt back. That's crazy. Chimaev is, you know what's exciting? Chimaev is finally, I mean, all the haters and the doubters, like, it's gonna feel so good for people to finally stop disrespecting Hamza. That's gonna feel so satisfying. Um, Let me see this. So right now, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize Gilbert Burns is ranked number 2. Hamza is 11. Gilbert Burns is ranked number 2. 2. I thought he was like 4. I don't know, at least. Maybe 5 is too disrespectful. Maybe 4, but 2? So Hamza is at 11. Chase is at 10. Hamza will kill him. Magny's at 9. Hamza, he will beat him. Sean Brady. Oh, Sean Brady's a monster. Sean Brady is a monster. Hamza will kill Masvidal. Um, I just wish Stephen Thompson would go to a BJJ or a wrestling dojo and just learn how to defend some stuff. Hamza he would defeat Muhammad. He would destroy Luke. He would destroy Edward. Yeah. So when Hamza beats Burns, he's gonna jump to like, I don't know how bold they're gonna be about where he should be. Like, I don't know if they're gonna take into consideration like I am right now. He'll be him. He'll be him. He'll be him. That's a joke. That's of course. That's obvious. And I could see them jumping him to like 6 or 7. If they're gonna just be honest, they're gonna shoot him straight to like 5. And maybe people aren't gonna like it, but it's like, hey, that's where we stand right now. If we're just using common sense and a little sprinkle of MMA math. But it's gonna feel so good after that event for people to stop disrespecting. Mackenzie Dern, Ticia Torres, Gastelum, and some boy I never heard of. Um, Aspinall, Ian Gary, Taibura. I haven't seen Roses strike in a while. Mark Madsen, isn't that for a basketball player? What the heck? Anthony Hern. Oh, snap! Oh, I was gonna say, hey, this is like the old days of the UFC. Because Anthony Hernandez was on the prelims and the early prelims. I was like, hey, he's a savage. He's fighting twice. It's right there. Anthony Hernandez versus Albert Duraev on the early prelims, and then Anthony Hernandez versus Dricus Duplessis on the prelims. But the early prelims one was canceled. That would have been bad. Hamza will be fighting for the bout if he wins. Yeah, I could see them being hesitant to make a move like that, but they should. Zach, for reals? I'm fine, man. Please be kind, rewind me. I'm happy to hear that, Zach. That's crazy. Sadic in the house. I've been streaming for 47 seconds, for 47 minutes and 4 seconds. Did they barely give you the notification? Usman's the only challenge for Hamza. I mean, I know I doubted Usman so many times in the past, and then I was like, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I finally put respect on his name, but I disagree to agree. I don't know. As much of a beast. I look at it this way. Imagine you're like in the 5th grade BJJ class, and you see this fool. He's a beast. He's a monster. And that's Usman in the 5th grade BJJ class. He's a monster. And then Brock Lesnar comes in with the singlet, and you're like, oh, but yeah, he's gonna kill that fool though. He's gonna beat the 5th grader. That's how it is with Hamza and Usman. It's like if Usman as the 5th grader, beast, respect on his name, solid champion. But then you got Hamza. It's like, oh, it's not the same. It's not the same thing. David Capico didn't even get a notification. Look at these fools at YouTube are lying to me. Lying to me. And I'm like, how come nobody, people tell me they don't get, and it's because, oh, those are the only ones that don't really watch your stuff and click on your stuff. I got the homies in here all the time saying they didn't get a notification. You know what I wonder sometimes? It's not like my videos get millions and millions of views or anything like that, but they get enough views that I'm like, somebody that watches my videos has to know someone that like works at YouTube or like a friend of a friend. And I'm always like, I wish they would like hit me up. Like, no one watching right now has like a cousin that has like a boyfriend that works at YouTube, or like your neighbor has a grandpa and his caregiver work, that person's wife is like a marketing person at you, something like that. I always wonder, like, I want to be able to talk to a human being and be like, what's going on over there? Because every time I try to interact with someone, they're throwing bots at me. They're throwing people from the other side of the world, and we're having to communicate via Google Translate. And I know there's stuff lost in translation, and they don't know what I'm trying to say, and they don't even care, and they're just reading off the community guidelines to me, not even really caring about my needs. I wish I could talk to a person. Zach, have you tried it? Have you tried it, Zach? Have you tried it? You gotta, I'm telling you, you gotta break down the ingredients too. Like, just get yourself 2 tomato cans, put the water in the pot, put the tomato cans, garlic powder, onion powder, put the elbows or the AB. Personally, I know I talk about the elbows all the time. My favorite is the ABCs. Nothing's ever gonna top that for me. My favorite is the ABCs. And then when you put it in the bowl, you put more garlic and onion, then you gotta put the mayonnaise on. Oh, you gotta try Zach. Oh, do. I didn't get a notification. I just got an internal instinct. Hey, brown boy, Grandmaster, I be getting the notifications all the time, though. I try to never miss it below the beanie or fight companion. See, I don't. Some people get them, and I'm thankful for that. Dimchi says he got one. Man. Oh. Oh man. Michael Fieri, I appreciate it. I don't even know if you're gonna hear me saying this right now because you're watching the thing, but that means a lot to me. Thank you, Michael Fieri. Uh, Liam, hypothetical fight prediction. GM, Hamza versus Brady, both undefeated prospects. Who wins, Grandmaster Jesse? Man, you're breaking my heart right now. You're breaking my heart right now. Man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one for real. Oh man. Um. Oh. I'm gonna have to say Hamza. Does Sean Brady have the potential? Does he have the potential to get a win over Hamza? Is it in the realm of possibility? Yes. For some people, no, never, no chance. Is it in the realm of possibility for Brady? Yes. But look, yeah, the first thing I see when I come onto and maybe this is a horrible thing to base my decision off of, maybe. But the first thing I see when I get on the Wikipedia and I see that the Sean Brady's very last fight was against Michael Chiesa, and he won by decision. It's like, man, if you're fighting 2000, wow, Hooker's getting socked up. Hooker's getting socked up. Wow, he's a punching bag. What are you doing, Hooker? It's like he's knocked out on his feet. What is he doing? I can't believe the ref didn't stop that. Hooker is a punching bag right now. He's like the zombie. He's like the New Zealand zombie. It's funny because he's getting teed off on, and then he landed one on Allen, and Allen almost went to sleep. But then he started teeing off on Hooker again. If you can't beat Michael Chiesa, if you can't beat 2021 Michael Chiesa without it going to decision, I mean you're not gonna beat Hamza right now. Michael Chiesa 2021, maybe like 2017, 2018. I got respect for that. But Michael Chiesa, like commentator Michael Chiesa today, and he had to go to decision. Come on, what are you doing? Sour cream. Oh, it's not the same. Marilena tries to come at me with that too, because that's how they used to get down in her household. They would sometimes her father-in-law will come over and he'll make like the fideo and the sopa and stuff, and he'll try to put in sour cream. I'm like, get that out of here. Like, I'm sorry, I'm talking about like irreconcilable differences. Sour cream, I don't know about that. That's it. They could have stopped that a long time ago. You're done, Hooker. You're done. Like the last 2-3 fights, everybody was expecting you to put your gloves on the mat. What are you doing, Hooker? The last 2-3 fights, everyone's like, okay, this is the one he's gonna leave his gloves on the mat, and you're not doing it. How long you gonna wait? You're turning into Conor McGregor. Um, nah, artist PP did not get KO'd. Unfortunately, he won. It was annoying, and it was a submission. He made that full tap out, which was even worse. Shrey, no, I didn't. I did not. I got a. My stomach is immune. I've been getting down like that since I was a little kid. Oh, oh, it just skipped on me like crazy. Oh, that yeah, Danielle Hooker. I don't know what happened to him. It was like, what fight was it? Was it the Chandler fight? What's his name? I put in David Hooker and Hooker. What fight was it that he was just like never the same after that? He was like a prospect. Everyone thought he was like the best and like he's dangerous. And then there was this one fight. It was like, oh, I think it was a Dustin Poirier fight. It had to be because okay, Pearson, who cares? Diakies, or who cares? Jim Miller, all right, okay, he beat Jim Miller. Gilbert Burns, oh snap, he beat Gilbert Burns. Lost to Barboza, okay, respectable fool. Beat James Vick, okay. A la Quinta, went the distance with Khabib, okay. And then he beat Paul Felder. He's not playing. It's like, okay, he's on a run. So aside from the Ezra Barboza fight, he won 7. He lost one out of his 8 right there, only one to Edson Barboza. So it was like, okay, prospect. And then he that fight with Poirier that like changed his life, I think. That slobber knocker, I think it changed his life right there. And then Michael Chandler, the way he put him out. And then he came back against Haqparast, okay. And then Makachev, come on. You need to take a couple years off after that one. I think he's done. What the heck? I gotta read this out loud. I gotta read this out loud. I gotta read this out loud. Oh my gosh. William McDearman. William McDearman, I want to give you your propositions. William McDearman just sent $100 to my PayPal. I want to give him a shout out. William McDearman, and you are a dear man, just sent $100 to my PayPal. Say thanks again for the cameo you did for Todd McDearman and Madeline Contreras around Christmas time. Sorry that I'm just getting around to tipping you now. $100 tip? $100 tip? On the upside, I'm sending it friends and family style. So no PayPal fees. Oh, snap. See, I don't even know PayPal well enough to know you could do that. That's a thing. On the upside, I'm sending it friends and family style. So no PayPal fees. More chicken sandwiches. Thanks again, bro. I didn't even know you could do that. Friends and family style. William McDearman. William McDearman, you didn't have to come through like you did. You didn't have to. You didn't have to come through like similar to Jane Caulfield. You didn't have to take it upon yourself to come in here and let everybody know that I do have a cameo in which I could give shout outs to people and their loved ones. You didn't have to do it, but you did it. And just because I don't want to be disrespectful and have people not knowing what I'm talking about, I will put the link in the chat. But William McDearman, thank you. Thank you. This is the second to the worst month I've ever had on YouTube. William McDearman is coming through to help me. I've had kind of a restructuring this month. So thank you for everybody that's come through today, and thank you for coming through, Big William McDearman. It's always a nice nice coincidence when people come through big like that when I need it the most. So thank you so much. I'm as far as I'm confirmed in my head, I'm gonna come through like a savage in April, and I'm gonna be prolific, and I'm gonna do good, and I'm gonna try to turn things around. But this was a rough one. So thank you, William McDearman. I was happy to do the cameos. They're fun. I hope the people enjoyed them. And thank you so much for getting me some chicken sandwiches. Maybe that's what I've been missing right now. Because as soon as you brought up chicken sandwich, I started salivating and I started tasting the spicy chicken sandwich from Carl's Jr. So thank you so much, William McDearman. Thank you for helping to turn my month around. Jeez, $100 tip. GM, would you consider doing your streams on Twitch, Aziz? I want to do streams on Twitch, but it's kind of a thing. Like very shortly here. I think by the end of April, actually. I think by the end of April. Because things have been funky. I know they have been. This is one of my worst months ever on YouTube. There's been a lot going on personally and just schedule wise. But I think by the end of April, not only will Below the Beanies be back and consistent on the second channel, on my streams channel. If you haven't subscribed over there, it's Mexican Martial Arts Streams. Just Google that or YouTube that, look it up in the search bar. Mexican Martial Arts Streams. That's my second channel. But don't go over there unless you only want super long form content. Unless you only want live streams. Don't go over there for breakdowns because you're gonna mess up my watch time. It's only long unedited videos. But by the end of April, Below the Beanies are going to be back on there. And I believe all the Mexican Fight Companions are going to switch over there. Because that's one of the things that has been killing this channel for the longest time. But I was just kind of stuck. I think I'm still kind of sort of contractually obligated, you know, maybe not literally, but kind of. To do at least 2 Below the Beanies on the main channel every month. But aside from that, all the Below the Beanies and Mexican Fight Companions, I believe before April's over, will be over there. And then it's just going to be edited content on this channel. But Twitch, I would like to do like some gaming stuff on there like I used to. That was fun. I just haven't had enough time to have fun lately. Hooker still didn't put his gloves down, huh? Go to Bellator. Hey, are you done working with Magic Spoon? From the start. It was agreed upon that it was kind of a one-off. Like when I do things with Ridge Wallet, we're always like, hey, let's do this for this amount of time, and then we go on a run. With Magic Spoon, it was known from the get that it was a one-off. Probably won't happen again. Probably won't happen again. But you told me that you got some, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm telling you, like, I meant it. The what's it called? Frosted? Those ones were good. I like the frosted ones. And Madelena really liked the fruity ones. And then I started getting into the I can't remember if it was like I can't remember if it was the peanut butter one or the another yellowish one. What was it? Peanut butter or honey? Some I don't know. But as far as doing that again, probably not. Think what changed. Think what changed Hooker was hanging out with Arasaya, a talented guy with no work ethic. So he declined. Also, keep it up, GM. Probably some people just got it. It's just in the DNA. They just have that timing down where they're able to run away from people for a certain amount of time within certain confines. and they could just jog their way to victory. And other people, you have to work at it diligently. And yeah, if you lose that work ethic, you're done. Arnold Allen is quite hittable. Shows how weak Dan is. um. Oh dang, said Attic. The only thing Hangman is hanging these days is his head in shame. um. Isaiah Seeley says, "If I have money, I will give it Grandmaster. But thanks for always for the content." Hey, Isaiah Seeley, I'm thankful for your kind words. That I accept that currency. Thank you for the positivity. He hasn't declined. He's always been a journeyman. Frisky Dingo. Dunstan checks in Poirier. Man, you just brought something back to my mind. Dunstan checks in. I forgot about that. That used to be my jam. Chicken sandwiches tonight. Boop, boop, boop. Who won the patty fight? PP1. PP1. Hey, Michael Fieri, did you see? I sent you something. Did you see that? We don't have to talk about it right now. Maybe you didn't want to bring it up, but I did send you something. I just want you to know. Um, uh, this man got a Pepsi can on the floor. Yeah, I think I got a couple. Yeah, I was very depressed the last well, I'll be more precise. The last couple weeks, I don't know. I've been spreading myself thin, and I have not been good to myself. There has not been a lot of self care in this dojo. There has not been a lot of self care in this dojo. There's been a lot of fried foods and a lot of sugar and a lot of bread and a lot of cheese. Yeah, I'm gonna start all over in April. I'm gonna start all over in April. Um, all right, Aspinall's coming out. I hope PP hears about you dissing him and blows up your channel. I don't even know how he will blow up my channel. That fool keeps getting banned from like every platform, doesn't he? Because that fool's an idiot. Mexican competitive eating video soon. Comment, dude. Hey, for real? And this isn't news. This is just me like this is classic Jesse. I say this every single stream. I can't even wait till this fight is over because I want to go get something to eat. I'm already tasting those chicken sandwiches right now. I bet everybody has been asking Darren Till at the event, hey, where's Hamza? Where's Hamza? Where's your buddy at? I bet everybody's just asking him about that. That's like his thing now. John Kleemeyer. I was born in April. I was born in April. I don't adhere to that kind of stuff. But I always hear that people say stuff like that Aries people are supposed to be like, I don't know. I don't even know, honestly. I don't pay attention to that. But I was born in April. I was born and raised in April. That's one of the things like back in the day when I was like me and some of the homies would get together because like it was like coincidentally we were like born in the same month and we were like we would tell people would be like we're the April Fools and it was we thought it was funny. We took a photo and everything and we put it on the thing April Fools. But I'm an April Fool. I don't know what that I want to say I don't know what that means, but I don't it wouldn't matter to me, but Yeah, I don't know. I went the other day. I was like having a sad night, uni, and I went to the Dollar General and I got a 12 pack of Pepsi, and I was just chugging. I got a 12 pack of Pepsi and a bunch of beef jerky, and I was chilling on the couch and I was watching. Oh, which one was I watching? I I think I was watching the 1995 Royal Rumble. I was just chugging Pepsis and eating beef jerky, and I was just watching the fights. How's Violet? She's annoying. She's annoying. To be honest, I don't particularly like her. Um, she's kind of a nuisance, but it's because she's a puppy, and they're kind of dumb at first. But she's aggravating our older one, and like I'm on the other one's team, because she's been here longer. So I'm always like trying to back her up, and the other one's just always like getting in her space and trying to take her blankets and eating her food, and I'm always like, get out of here. Oh, um, I'm happy to see you here, GBA. Um, yeah, Rasta Rocket. I just let life get to me. I just let life get to me. The problem that I have right now is it seems like everything I do hinges on YouTube. Everything I do hinges on YouTube because that's my primary source of income, and I got people to provide for. So when things don't go right with YouTube, it just feels like everything comes crashing down, and it's not good. It's not healthy. So it just throws me off. It just makes me not be good to myself. So yeah, I started off strong, and then I just. But this is water right here. This is water. This isn't the green tea. I don't know if you. Yeah, it's water. But I've been incorporating a bunch of soda. I I didn't start only drinking water. So I'll be drinking water, but I also started drinking a bunch of dumb stuff, bunch of soda. Um, why is he getting booed so bad? Oh, because they're in England or whatever. Oh, Elon Musk was challenging Putin to a fight for real. Musk would kill that fool because Putin does judo, and if Musk knows that, all he has to do is go in there shirtless. Thank you, Rasta Rocky. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, Zach Hughes. Zach Hughes. Hey, Zach. Is it funny when I call you Zach Hughes? Imagine if you had a friend like that you work with, and he's always like, "Hey, Zach Hughes. Hey, Zach Hughes. What are you doing for lunch?" I think about that sometimes. How I always call everyone by their first and last name, but it feels weird to me not to. Like I have a thing. Marilena always just thinks it's weird. Like if like Marilena has this friend named Jennifer. All right. When I was introduced to her as she was introduced to me as Jennifer. So now every time I say, "Hey Jennifer, what's up? Hey, hi Jennifer. Hey Jennifer." Everyone else in the world calls her Jan. I can't do it. It's like a thing I've had since childhood. If I'm introduced to you a certain way, I can't call you nothing else. I just can't. It's a thing. I don't know if anyone else could relate. Just like I know people named like William, and everyone calls them Will, and I'm like, "What's up, William?" Because or I know people named Joshua. Everyone calls him Josh, but I'm like, "Hey, Joshua," and I'm the only one. I just can't do it. I don't know. It's a weird thing. But Zach, yes, I still have it. I just I go back and forth. I still have it. It's in storage right now. I didn't even know you could put cars as storage units, but it's at storage right now because it's a long story. I'll try to keep it short. The gas tank. I don't know how this happened. The gas tank started leaking. I noticed one day in the driveway there was like wetness. I was like, "What's that?" And it didn't stink. It didn't smell like transmission. The consistency. It wasn't like it was none of the typical things like or I need to put more power steering, or I need to put more transmission, or it was like, the only, gas is like different. I realized it was like it smelled like gas, and and at first I was like, it can't be, but I was lying to myself because gas smells like gas, and I was like, how did I get a gash in my? Did I like? Was I riding too low or what? Did I hit a curb or? So it started like I was like, I can't have that. I got to get this out of here. And then we were trying to move. We were trying to move because we hate the neighborhood that we live in. We were trying to move. So we were just about to get the house appraised. And we were like, we can't have this big old gas puddle under the car. So then, so, so then I went and I got a couple different types of Gorilla Glue because I didn't know which one will work. And I tried to clean it up. I tried to wipe it as good as I could. And then I put both kinds of Gorilla Glue because I was desperate. Like the guy was coming soon. So I put a bunch of like to this day, if you look at it, it's just all caked on. I put a bunch of Gorilla Glue and I just was trying to like put layers and just keep it in there. And then on top of that, I was like, I'm gonna siphon out the gas. So I went and I found like an old hose from like a Roundup that I had in the garage. I probably could have killed myself. I cut a hose off an old Roundup tank and I fed it through into the gas tank. And I guess apparently my gas tank has like this thing where it doesn't allow that. Maybe just so that people can't siphon. And as I was feeding it down into there, the thing, like the catch or whatever, was like shaving pieces off of the hose. Like imagine that. I don't know how much I think you know a lot about cars. As I was trying to feed it into the gas tank, it was like super tight. Like I wasn't supposed to be doing that. And I could just see pieces of it getting shaved off and falling into the gas tank. And then I was like sucking on the thing, trying to siphon the gas out. So I'm sucking on this hose that's gonna have like a blend of gas and Roundup. Like I'm about to die. But I couldn't get the gas up anyway. And I was watching YouTube videos like how do you siphon gas out of a car? And then on top of that, now I got all these shavings from this Roundup hose in my gas tank. And then it just wasn't working. I was there for like 20, 30 minutes. I was like, I give up. I started trying to pull the hose back out, more shavings coming off. And now the catch, it got stuck and the thing didn't want to come out. So I yanked it. I was just in a rage at this point. The thing broke. And now the catch was just like flapping, like in a way that it shouldn't. So now my gas tank has a gash in the bottom, caked on Gorilla Glue. I got shavings from the Roundup hose in my tank. The catch thing from the hose I was trying to take out, I broke it and I was just dangling. So now, whenever I do try to ever drive that car again, I'm gonna have to get a new gas tank, and I'm gonna have to get the new thing that I don't even know what the thing is called. That keeps the little thing closed, probably from letting fumes and stuff get out. But I still got it. And the reason, no, I don't know the reason. The reason I had it just sitting in the driveway for the longest anyway was because my battery had died and I couldn't afford a new battery. So I don't know at what point I got a gash in my gas tank because it was sitting in my driveway for the longest because I didn't have a battery. And then all of a sudden, gas just starts coming out of it. At first, I thought it was coming out of a hose. You know, hoses get old, you got to replace them. But how do you get a gash in the gas tank all of a sudden? It's not like I came home one day and I hit something. I don't know what happened. CFib, enjoy your content. Thanks for the cameo you did. Just sent you a belated tip via PayPal. Was that you? CFib. Oh, that was you? Oh, CFib, I was just talking about you. Why did the ref stop it? Did he choke him out or did he was he sucking on? Aspinall won. Aspinall won. Hey, CFib, are you William McDermott? I spent like 10 minutes talking about you. I just want you to know how appreciative I was. I didn't know that you weren't in the chat when that happened. What a coincidence. Were you really not in the chat? What a coincidence. Hey, William McDermott, if that's you, I was just going on and on about how thankful I am and how this has been a bad month for me. I have not met my quota. I'm broke this month and you came through big. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you for that big contribution. That's a gigantic tip. I used to be a pizza delivery driver. Never seen a tip like that in my life. So I just want to say thank you very much. Definitely was a big contribution to my month. Thank you very much. And I had a lot of fun doing those cameos. I enjoy doing cameos. So thank you, CFib. Thank you. Yeah, I got a 95 Cadillac Sedan DeVille. One of those ones with the French tail lights. That's my baby. They just go bad. Oh, he was gonna break his arm. He was gonna break his arm. Thank you, Crash Pango. Yes, if you guys want to support the homie Crash Pango, then please like this video, um, so you can help Crash Pango help me. Saeed Amali, sorry, just joined. Can you do Razor Ramon impression or analysis one of his matches sometime in the future? Maybe I could try to break down one of his fights. I don't know if I could do an impression. I feel like I end up just sounding like Rocky. Hey, yo. I can't do it. I don't know. I feel like I'm just being disrespectful because I can't live up. But I just want you guys to know he's right there. He's been right there since day one. I'm not just trying to come up on the Razor Ramon train now because of everything going on. That's my homie right there. And he, like I said in the post that I did, he's the very first Jax figure that I ever had. He was the coolest dude. And even like at the time, Stone Cold Steve Austin right here was my favorite. He was my favorite wrestler. But when it came time to go to the store and get a Jax figure, I was like, I'm not going home without Razor Ramon. That's the guy. That was my very first Jax figure right there. I remember when I came home. I remember it clearly. I came home from the store and I had a big old 64-ounce Pepsi in my hand. And I remember there was a cricket on the door and I freaked out and I got scared and I threw my soda and Razor Ramon in the air and they fell down. And the only one that was safe was Razor Ramon. And the cricket probably drank my soda that night. But yeah, R.I.P. to the bad guy. Also, he's Russian. That's why people are booing him. That's messed up. It's not. I mean, I don't think he's the one that's hurting people, right? Um. Uh-oh. Is he calling out? He's calling out Tuivasa. He's calling out Tuivasa. There it is. Lots of times it's a slow leak. Oh, it skipped on me. It's a slow leak we never noticed until it sits up for a while. Man. Opposite Attract podcast. Opposites Attract podcast. Hey, everybody, scope out the Opposites Attract podcast. Saw your last video. Really want to support. Where's the best place to do it? Hey, if you're asking, I'm telling. If you're talking about financially, I think the best place possibly to support is PayPal because they take the very smallest cut. So if anyone ever wins the lottery and they're like, what YouTube channel could I help out? PayPal is the best place. Now I'm not gonna be unthankful if someone wants to sign up for my Patreon or YouTube membership or buy merch or cameos or anything like that. But I get the fattest percentage from PayPal. They hardly take anything. So Opposites Attract podcast. Thank you very much for even considering it. Yeah, CFib. I mean, I don't know if you want to do it, but if you go back a little bit, I mean, I've been streaming for an hour and a half now. So if you care, somewhere in there, I saw it and I gave you the shout out and I read your note and everything. I just wanted you to know how appreciative I am. That was gigantic. Like I said, it's been a tough month, so that makes a big difference this month. I got like 10 days left in the month to try to turn everything around. So I appreciate it. Oh, look at someone else. Vatos locos forever, carnal. From Maria Cervantes. She just sent $20 to the PayPal. $20 to the PayPal from Maria Cervantes. Vatos locos forever, carnal. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Maria, and I'm glad that I saw it before the stream was over. Thank you very much. Thank you for going out of your way to go to the PayPal. Oh, Zach, it's called a filler neck. Thank you again, Maria. Filler neck. Filler neck. Okay, okay, it looks familiar. It looks familiar. Do Aspinall looked amazing. Oh, he was all about the business. He went straight to business. I think what Till is getting from Hamza, he's passing on to Aspinall. I think he learned that arm lock from Hamza. If I'm gonna be honest with you, there will be mayonnaise in the sopa now. Let's go. Yes, please consider hitting that like button before you take off. It makes a big difference to my channel. I'm very behind. Where am I? It just skipped again when I was saying that. Híjole. And yeah, for you, like I want people to get the most bang for their buck, you know, for the contributor, it's probably Patreon. Because that's where you're actually gonna see when I upload content and stuff. Like I just uploaded a little ditty the other day on my Patreon and YouTube membership. See, here's the thing. I upload stuff. Everything I put on Patreon, I put the exact same thing on the YouTube membership. But the YouTube membership takes way more of a cut. I just want you guys to know that you could get stuff on there. Purple Rain. Thank you, Ryan Holiday. Purple Rain vibe. I never would have heard that. I never would have heard that. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do. That's what's up. And I want to say thank you, everybody, for being here. I want to thank you for liking the video. If you haven't liked the video, please consider doing it because it's a tapping game. YouTube is a tapping game. And the more time that you spend going like this on YouTube, then they're like, oh, that's a channel that we should keep going like that with. So I appreciate it very much. Thank you for clicking like. Thank you for the chat, for the comments. I'm sorry that I can't read every single one. Have I ever considered doing stand-up? Never in my life. I have no desire to do stand-up. I would hate it. I don't like interacting with society in public. I'm gonna be honest, I'm very shy. I'm an introvert and I shut down in public. I would never want to do stand-up. I have no desire to do stand-up. I think it's very kind when people suggest it and they're like, I think you could do it. Thank you, but I would never want to do that. I mean, me doing stand-up, I would want to be a dentist or a carpenter as much as I would want to be a stand-up comedian. It's just like it doesn't even register. Thank you for being here. And if you got nothing better to do today, I got a little challenge for you. Why don't you scroll down my videos page and be like, I'm gonna find a video I've never seen before on this channel. I'm interested. I'm curious. I'm gonna click on the video that I never watched before, and I'm gonna watch it till the end. It's just a little experiment to do on a Saturday. It's a little challenge. Just see how you like it. Just mix your day up a little bit. I'm gonna go get some spicy chicken sandwiches now. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for watching Mexican martial arts. Appreciate it. Good looking out. Late. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, you've watched them all, David Capico? Híjole, that's a real one. All right, late.